That's milking your heart. Sobi 101.9 Sobi 101.9 FM, Ilorin.
The station itself is born out of the strong desire, passion to change what we have noticed as a sort of perverse that is happening in Ilorin and Kwara State to our young generations now. We have seen a number of vices, ills that are alien to our town, to our community, that are now becoming a sort of norm. And let me say that this station is going to address and see how we can cause a social rebirth to the people of Ilorin and Kwara State as a whole. Rebirth in terms of our social and cultural heritage, rebirth into our enterprising and entrepreneurship skill, rebirth into our ways of thinking, rebirth into launching ourselves to what is happening not only nationally but equally globally. And generally speaking, we plan to do this not by confrontation, not by condemnation, but by appealing to the emotion and the psychology of our target audience. This is not the first time that I'm being asked this question rather, and this is not the first time that people are expressing worry, challenging the noble intention behind this investment. It is erroneous to believe that Ilorin is not an investment hub. I don't want to agree with that notion with anybody. Ilorin is indeed an investment hub. For those of us that have traveled the length and breadth of Nigeria, we know that if you count about 5-6 state capitals in terms of size, landmass, and economic activities and development, socio-economic development, Ilorin would no doubt be between 1 to 7 or 8 in Nigeria. Then be that as it may, let's look at the fact that people, outsiders, non-Kwarans, come here, they invest, and they remain here permanently. We have so many of them around, and they are doing well in their business. So it is only those of us that are locals, those of us that are indigenous of Kwara State, that believe that it's not an investment hub. People don't believe that. We have seen Lebanese, we have seen people from other parts of Nigeria. They come here, they invest, and they make millions from here. And we have even acculturated and indigenized some of them. So I don't want to believe that Ilorin is not an investment hub. So for me, I believe that we have people that are into manufacturing, we have people that are into trading, we have the audience. The audience base is there. People are well enlightened, people listen to radio. Apart from Ilorin as a city, as a state capital, we equally have people that are socially conscious, people that are aware of the need for information spread across the length and breadth of Kwara State, and they are there. So in terms of audience base, we know that we have audience base. In terms of products, we know Ilorin has enough population to command patronage, which will require advertisers to advertise in Ilorin. So I believe that we are going to make a huge commercial success out of this. Relating this with what I have told you initially about our objective, of course, if we want to change, if we want to promote our social cultural heritage, we want to promote our economic heritage, we will not go and site this station in Port Harcourt. We will not go and site this station in Abuja. We will not go and site this station in Lagos. The people we want to talk to, the people we want to promote, the themes of issues that we want to promote are things that affect us as people of Kwara State. So it is just natural that we must locate this outfit in Ilorin and Kwara State. I'm sure you have gone around to see the facilities we have put in place here. You'll see that we are not here on a temporary basis. You can see that what we have invested here is not something that would depict that we are not fully committed to this. It will equally show you that we are here for good. We are here to stay. We have brought in the best equipment that is available in the world now. If you check the date of manufacture of some of our equipment, you see that most of them are manufactured in 2017, this year. So the investment is worthwhile. And what is this telling us? It is telling us that we are here for good. I told my children that what is BBC Today or CNN Today or even Radio Nigeria started one day. I pray that this station outlive me, my children, and even generation. I pray that this station will come to an end at the end of time. So I see this station as being the most patronized, the most listened to radio station in Kwara State and everywhere we can reach within the ambit of the law. I'm happy to say that before the end of this year, inshallah, our TV license too will come out. I'm sure if you go around, you will have seen that we have made enough facility to take care of that too. So we are going to be an all-encompassing broadcasting outfit. We'll do radio, we'll do TV, and we'll be very, very active on all other platforms of social media. So this is to tell you that we are going to be talking to every strata of the society. We'll talk to the old, we'll talk to the young. We'll talk to Muslims, we'll talk to Christians. We'll talk to Yorubas, we'll talk to non-Yorubas. We'll talk to everybody that will care to listen. We'll always have something to take away from us. Beyond this is the fact that we are going to package the programs that we have lined up, that we have packaged, are going to be different. The way we'll handle our issues, the way we'll communicate and relate with the audience is going to be different. It's going to be very natural. We will not have a reporter or an announcer that the way he speaks out of the studio is different from the way he speaks in the studio. We want to be natural. We want to relate with the people so that people will see us as just their neighbor, as their friend, as if in every parlor, in every motor vehicle, in everywhere you listen to us, we want you to feel our presence as if we are just sitting next to you. And we believe that with this philosophy, we'll go far. There is no doubt about the fact that we'll be able to capture the market and capture the audience. And once you are with us, you will never leave us. People can come and take an excursion. Even the best broadcasting engineers in Nigeria today have not seen our transmitter because they are manufactured in 2017. We have the best transmitter within the regulation, and our transmitters and antennas are located on a hill, which of course, again, does not flout the law. So if people hear us anywhere, we are proud to say that we are not flouting any law. So people should continue to enjoy us. The best has not even started. So what you have seen so far is just a tip of the iceberg. Once we are done with test transmission and NBC gives us approval to start on-air transmission, we plan to start 24/7, no dull moment. No dull moment at any point in time. Once you are hit, you are there. And this will continue and it will outlive all of us, inshallah. Well, the reception has been very wonderful, and I thank Almighty Allah. I thank everybody that has shown us all the necessary support, given us all the necessary support and cooperation. Particularly, again, I want to say that I've been really amazed with the kind of reception we have received from the young ones on social media. It's at a point I almost lost count of reading the kind of chats and messages that I've been receiving. And I'm happy that they have identified with us at the initial stage, and I want to assure them that we will never disappoint them. We'll continue to give them programs that would satisfy their yearnings, and at the same time we'll be able to convey the message with which we want to convey and straighten them. Beyond that, the host community too has been very wonderful. From the time of conceptualizing the project and locating it near the Sobi Hill, the community has been very wonderful. They have shown a lot of a lot of support, a lot of cooperation. And I'm very happy and I'm proud to say that all the materials that were used here, from the bricks to water to sand to all of that, to even the tiles and everything that can be sourced locally, we source them here in Ilorin. And those that can be sourced within the Sobi environment, we source them here. And most importantly, the labor that assisted us in mounting our mast on the hill and all of that, they are all sourced locally here. And I'm happy they have identified with us. We are part of this community now. We have all seen the kind of development that we have brought in the last 2.5 years. The first time I came here, between then and now, a lot of development has happened, both in terms of the number of houses, in terms of electricity, in terms of water supply, and inshallah, we'll see to the road too. Even in terms of employment, we're looking at the people who amongst them we can bring on board, so that it will be a win-win situation for every one of us. So I'm happy we are part of this community now, and we'll continue to remain here and be a responsible member of the community. My question is going to be very, very simple. Dangote is into cement. Is he a cement manufacturer? Now he's into oil refinery. Is he a petroleum engineer? He has been into so many things. And we know you do not require to be in a profession before you can dabble into it. This is what is called entrepreneurship. And in basic economics, you know, there are 4 factors of production. There is land, labor. Labor here means the human capital that knows the wherewithal to get it done. And then the capital itself, and then the entrepreneurship. So I think I belong to that last factor of production. This is an enterprise, and we are going to combine the best of land, the best of labor, and the best of capital to bring out our desired objective for this project. I'll be very sincere with this question. Every project is like a pregnancy. It has its up, it has its down, it has its anxiety, it has its good moments. You understand? And I want to say that this project for me is like, it can be likened to a pregnancy too. And until you go on air, finally, you have not delivered. We planned when our equipment suppliers gave us their time scale, and we saw it. There, they said we are going to start on-air transmission on May 27. May 27 happens to be the day fasting is to start. As a board, we all agree that no, we are not going to work with this. That it's too far, it's too late, it's not going to meet our demands. We want to be on air before fasting. But look at what happened. We are not even on air during fasting. Landing in Ilorin yesterday and tuning the radio and hearing 101.9 FM live on radio, I think I have delivered. The project is delivered. And I thank Almighty Allah. There is no cause for regret. The only thing that is left now is good news all through. It is a common saying that to whom much is given, much more is expected. Much more. We have given this to our community. We have provided another platform for people to have their say. We are providing a platform for people to showcase who they are. Our target, as I've said earlier on, we want to discover talents. We want people, if you look at the crop of our staff, you see they are young graduates. We want them, all those things that they were taught in school, all those aspirations that they've had in the past, we are creating a platform for them to showcase and discover themselves. We have done all of this. We have contributed even at the point of constructing. I know we paid some levies and taxes even before we start operations. We have contributed to this community, to the Sobi community, to the Ilorin community. We have generated employment for people. and we know that we are still going to do more. In doing all of this, it is very correct. It is normal that we want reciprocal business. We want people to listen to us. We want them to advise us. We want them to be part of us. And most importantly, the traders, the business people, we want them, and even our social events, we want them to partner with us in showcasing their products, in showcasing their services, in once you know that we have the reach, you know that we are connecting with the audience, we are connecting with the people. You have in us a veritable place to showcase whatever you want to showcase. Thank you.
Sobi 101.9 FM.